did they find you?
Well, I was cast right from the storage auction, and so is Cindy and Rick. We've been bidding against each other for years. So that's the way they found me and Cindy and Rick.
And I think they started out by contacting me because I do a lot of storage auctions in the GTA. And they called and said, can we come out and see what goes on? And they did. And they called back, and who do you recommend? Well, I could only recommend the customers that I had. And then they, I believe, put something in the media and people could call in or whatever. And that's where Ursula and Paul and Bogart come into it. They come in that way.
So you got me into this shit?
I did. It's my second mistake.
Oh man.
I agree.
Hey guys, can somebody on the panel explain, is it the same way in Canada as it is in the US with seized lockers and that type of thing?
It's pretty much the same. I call them delinquent accounts and have, but people have vacated them, and it's basically the same. We don't let them go in the locker. They just look from the door. They buy everything all at once. They gotta sweep it out, clean it out, everything. At the end of the auction at each location, they gotta go pay the lady or whoever's in the office, and they usually get 72 hours, 3 days, 4 days to clean it out, and they gotta clean it out clean.
And then do you guys all have relationships and know each other from the circuit?
Roy's been a customer for quite a while, and Rick and Cindy, I'm sorry, but yeah.
Okay, so which ones of you already have?
Don pretty much controls all the auctions in Toronto. That's why he was cast. He's like the super auctioneer for a storage unit.
Thanks, Ryan.
And Rick and Cindy, they've been bidding against me for years, so I didn't really like them that much before, and now I hate them even more.
Yeah, you're using the term relationship very loosely because there's no friends at auctions, so.
And I've known Don for like 20 years from other auctions.
Yeah.
I've been doing auctions for years.
We've been following Don's circuit for a number of years in the storage auctions.
Great, thanks.
Actually, nobody likes each other. You're all there trying to make extra money. If you're bidding on it, you're wasting someone else's time. You're causing them to spend more money. So they talk nice to each other at the auction, but they'll stab you in the back in a second.
Once the auction starts, there are no friends at the auction. Seriously.
We're there to make money. We have to make money. This is part of the thing here. If he makes 10,000, he's not going to say, "Here, Paul, here's 1,000. I made too much today." And no, Roy won't. My son might do that, but Roy won't.
Well, what's it like being together right now?
It's okay for now. I took gravel before I came in after speaking to him, so.
It's a job like all you guys. We just got to come to work. But we're not going to invite any of these people back to our house.
No, definitely as a newcomer, the doors are not open. You actually have to fight for your space there, and it's almost like you're, infringing on their territory. You have no right to be here. And every time that you go there, they treat you that way until somehow that respect is earned. So, some of us are working towards that.
A long way to go.
Yeah.
We have time for one more question.
Obviously, this is a business for you guys, but I was just wondering if anyone had ever come across something so cool that they kind of wanted to keep it for themselves.
All the time.
All the time.
She's got the ring on.
All the time. We find things all the time. We'll bring them into our house and keep them for a little while. And then we bring them to our store.
But like what in particular?
Oh, furniture, jewelry, art,
Artwork.
Flat screen TVs.
Yeah, flat screen. Luxury goods.
I've got a Rolex at home. I mean, there's a lot of treasures that you keep. They're kind of like trophies that you put in the case.
Everything has a price.
And that you have the opportunity to keep, because when you're bidding on a locker and you're like 3 times, you're making 3 times the money what you paid for it, well then you're like, okay, I'm keeping that, or I'm keeping that, and oh yeah, I gotta keep that.
The collection is
Goes
so
like
gross.
that, yeah.
She's a hoarder, we all know.
No, I'm definitely not a hoarder, no.
What'd you call it?
In with the old 100.